Let's go now. Drop 60, drop 60.
On 1st and 10, Hopkins. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. To throw on 2nd down, Hopkins. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Operating from the gun, Hopkins. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. Back to throw again. Complete. Smith has it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll look to throw again. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cron Martin. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 14-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Operating from the gun, Hopkins, and down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Hopkins. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Beasley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great play there, with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and is showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive? Sometimes
it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Right back to him on first down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that.
Punt it.
Now a 3rd down throw, and misses the target, incomplete. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That's returnable now for Smith. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Looking to throw on second down. Hopkins. And shedding through the tackle. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle, and they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do.
They've got his man complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
Hey, man, these dudes.
In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but
He may have, like, some blocking stuff on these.
Continue to go in that direction.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Casey. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They'll set up a throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for
Well, offense trash. If he can't run the ball, he dead in the water, bro.
Goodness, incomplete. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. Now the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now.
But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on the first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good hit, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hopkins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A real letdown defensively.
Nice, nice.
A bundle, but they allow the conversion. Throwing on 1st down. Hopkins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The 20. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Giants.
Do your damn, boy.
Big play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
66 just watched him run right beside him, bro. That
Boy,
touch
Charles,
is crazy.
This offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 21-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Let's go.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time,
Sit down.
but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Ready.
On 2nd down now, it's Casey.
Stop diving.
Beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I don't know what that is.
They'll keep it on the ground. Casey, and he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 2nd down, it's Casey. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
I like when I make a nigga quit. I like when I make a nigga quit without quitting. I love
Time
it.
for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain.
This
We
nigga
step
done
aside.
quit.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, boy, first half, this nigga that threw in the wave the white flag. Come on, bro, don't quit. It's a lot of football left to be played. Anything can happen, bro.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Oh, boy.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Casey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Look at the little baby. Rock the little baby to sleep. Rock the little baby to sleep.
That deficit, they have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Washington. Here's Smith to return it. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
I see he kind of struggling with this little tight formation.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they've pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this inside.
Oh.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Come on. Andrew.
These two teams
Come on, Drew.
MetLife Stadium earlier this year with the Giants winning that one. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep.
Oh, no, boy, you got to stay in bounds.
According to the headlinesman, incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Nah, that ball wasn't late. That ball was perfectly thrown.
He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That ball was perfectly thrown. On time and on target.
The tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, I missed R1. Holding on who?
And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down
oh.
the field. We'll have to see what this
Ta-da.
is about. So obviously they decline the penalty
Ta-da.
and the result is 6 points.
Ta-da.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot...
Sit down, little boy.
This one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it.
Oh, shoot.
Let's just say it's been unusual.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 75 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, man, what you doing?
And it's intercepted.
What you think you doing, bro?
And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 32.
Think you going to try Dane like that, bro?
Now you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having, because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps, to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because excellent job moving the ball.
Come on, Andrew. Touchdown, dog.
They need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy.
They just bums, bruh. And I just had to start treating them like they were bums.
2nd and 10 upcoming.
Start giving these bum niggas respect, man.
Throwing again. Hopkins. He gets it complete to Harris. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry up. On first down, Hopkins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. To throw on 2nd down. Hopkins looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down. Back to throw. Hopkins. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
I like it, fellas. I like it.
And now, of course, all
oh, that's in there. Oh, that's in there. I just looked at it.
Extra long look at this one.
Oh, yeah, that's up here. A thing of beauty.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Man.
Out is the kickoff unit as they
He was rushing 3, bruh. And he had them dudes in contain.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
Andrew gotta hold that. That's a touchdown.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they haven't even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass first,
55 yards pass through 3 quarters.
Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Carmen is a super bomb.
At FedEx Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle.
No.
It's Casey.
No.
He's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play.
No.
With a 3rd and 8. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Casey. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Here we go, set. Black Ultra. Hey.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Dog red.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Super bomb.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
I've been showing you how to run this all game, man.
On 1st and 10.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Up the middle they go. Beasley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 44 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Yeah, quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down now, Beasley, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try and run for it. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Giants extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. So they only needed a couple of feet there on fourth down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right?
Saquon who?
In short, they got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Let's go.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the way. And he coughed it up. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0.
Throw the ball down the field. Maybe that's my fault.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another
Saquon who?
This thing is ugly. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one.
Oh, my God.
It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. In motion left goes a tight end. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Let's go now.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On second down, it's Casey. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Casey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up fourth down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. That one looks like he'll throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got Smith here. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Looking to throw. Hopkins. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. CD, it'll go into the books as just one win, but this is a really impressive win. They've done it on defense.
Hey, that did it, baby.
Do it on offense. Another score in the fourth quarter.
What's up, my girl?
That advantage.
I like where you were going with that one. Would you say, partner, it was really 3 victories today?
I love you too,
Landslide
baby.
on the scoreboard, emphatic victory on either side of the ball. They really got it done.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
Sure.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Sure.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On second down now, it's Casey. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On third down, Casey. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll try and run for it. And he won't get there.
You need me to open it for you?
A few yards short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
There you go. Here you go. You're welcome.
Okay, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
18, right here.
Throwing to start the drive. Hopkins. This is Smith with a grab. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Oh, they stuck me in right there.
About the 7. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Hopkins. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Oh, come on.
If you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball.